What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and today we are checking out Dr. Kim of London, a new webtoon series. So yeah, let's freaking check this out. If you want more content, YouTube members, Patreon, all that stuff. This is a work of fiction. Any names, characters, places, events, incidents, or items depicted in the series have no relation to the real world or historical events. Stop, no play. 19th century London. Stop, Tony. Ooh, bastards! You can't do this. Hold him tightly. I won't do it. I refuse. Oh my, look at his leg. He should have been more careful. Are they trying to like chop it off? Oh yeah. We are in the medical business. Come on, chill. It's just a scalpel. That's not a scalpel, that's a hook. A blade covered in blood and fat. And a hulking assailant who wields it. Is it Jack the Ripper? Makes it look like Jack the Ripper. Nah, that's your doctor. That's your everyday doctor. Do you see him, Top Young? Top Young? Sup, ya boy? He's said to be the greatest doctor in London. Look at that technique. But this isn't Jack the Ripper's crime scene. Yo, I just said that. It's like Jack the Ripper. Holy shit. You're not late though, like we basically just done it. Or a place of execution. No, what you see here is a surgery about to begin. Good day to you all. Are you ready for the spectacle? I am Dr. Liston, a professor at the University College London Medical School. Watch closely and remember my name. For you may one day find yourselves in need of my skill. I hope not. I really hope not. I would like to keep my legs. Look at the wear on that blade. He must have a lot of experience. Yo, okay. Look at the wear on that blade. You telling me he didn't wash it? You telling me he doesn't like change it out a couple of times? Nah, I will use it until it breaks. The only Asian in this square is me, Top Young Kim. One's known as Ju Hyuk Sung. Ju Hyuk. I used to be a surgeon in 21st century Korea. It's malignant. Oh shit. I don't think surgery is an option. So what? Death? I agree with your assessment. Ju Hyuk Song, 38, surgeon. How long do I have? You might be able to walk out of the room. What? A month, at most. It's more aggressive because you're young. It's more aggressive because I'm young. 1 month, a month. Damn it! I wasted my life. My life has been in the freaking surgery. In the OR. I'm only 38. I work tirelessly and only recently became a professor at my hospital. I didn't expect I'd be recommended hospice. Before I even got a chance to print business cards for my new position. Oh shit. I never had parents and grew up as an orphan. I was too busy working to get married, so I don't have a family. I doubt anybody would grieve for me, even if I disappeared. I mean, your patients probably would. What kind of cursed life is this? Oh wait, he's a surgeon. They don't really see him. They're under anesthesia. Oh, Isekai! Raccoon, is that you? Or is it a bus? Nah, I think that's like a truck. Raccoon did it again. What the hell? Am I hallucinating because of the brain tumor? Why is there a massive truck barreling toward me? As if the cancer wasn't enough. This just isn't fair. It's... Son. How can God let fate be so cruel to me? The baby's crying. What? The baby's what? Rhodes, is that you? Oh, Heavenly Father. For I have sinned. What? Oh God, thank you so much. What? And so I was given another chance at life. Look at that drip! Oh, my boy. In 19th century England. Brings all the girls to the yard. Hey, Dr. Kim of London. Drawing Archon. Adaptation Lee Yusu. Original story Hansan Liga. Hansan Liga. I don't want to know. Yeah. But why did it have to be England? Oi! Monkey! I'm not a monkey, I'm just an... Hey, foreigner! What are you doing with that book over there? Racism is rampant even in the 21st century. So needless to say, it's worse in the 19th century. Sup, John? Sup? Looks like he's ignoring us. We can try throwing some rocks at him. Don't they know when to stop? Can he even read? He probably doesn't understand us. Hey, you there! Oh no, it's Philip. Oh. That's my friend you're messing with. Joseph. Okay, I was close. Scram. Tapyong. You cannot simply sit there in silence. I'll just call him Kim. Kim, you cannot simply sit there in silence. It only emboldens them. What can I even do? I look different. And why should that matter? We are all God's children. Spoken like a true Quaker's son. Don't make light of it. We are all God's children. Indeed. My parents are Catholics, who left Joseon with father Tagon Kim. They fell in love on the ship headed to England, and decided to settle here when my mother became pregnant. God knows how they managed to do anything on a ship where everyone was working. It's quite impressive. It wasn't easy for a family of Asians to carve out a life in a foreign land. But with the help of an English priest and my father's job at a big wine trading company. Sup, Jonas? Mr. Lister, owner of the trading company. His son Joseph Lister. I was able to live a more privileged life than most. Nothing too bad has ever happened to me despite being an Asian in this period. Thanks to the son of the wealthiest man in the neighborhood being my steadfast companion. Why am I seeing a crown next to my name? I think it's something new. I don't know why it's there. I think it's something new with YouTube. Thanks to the son of the wealthiest man in the neighborhood being my steadfast companion. Ah, forget it. Let's not talk of those ruffians and do something else. Oh, do you mean... Are you sure? You said you get an eye strain if you studied for too long. It shall be fine. I'll go fetch it right away. Well, it's basically a doctor in the 21st century being isekai'd back in time, or sent back in time by Truckhoon. To a time where medical practices was a bit different, to say the least. The microscope, that is. Microscope. Oh. Reel it in. Shrimp. Alright. Truckhoon did its job. I'll cut its back. Be careful. The heart. Oh. Are they dissecting it to learn of its... Yo, at least eat it. Its heart really is beating. Is it really that fascinating? Let me see. In a world without TVs or phones, there's no greater toy than a microscope. Yo, dude is missing TV. He just like, where's my shows? My shows are like hundreds of... Ah! Joseph. Tapyoung, I want to become a doctor. What? What? Is it because he's been playing with things like this every day? A shrimp's heart is very different from a human heart. I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling. I can't believe how little hype there is for the Champions League final though. Like, I just don't care. And it seems like very few people care. Oh. Tapyoung, won't you join me? Join you in the medical field, huh? Well, it's not like I have any talent for it. Right. At medical school. Football. Champions League. Inter versus PSG. Paris Saint-Germain. No one cares. It is actually insane. Like, the fan bases aren't that loud, so people don't even know it's the Champions League final today. Like, goddamn it. Medical school. I'm going to become a doctor again. A doctor? Me? That makes sense. In the 19th century. Dude is like 100 years away from his goddamn TV shows. Where are my shows at? I already miss watching my goddamn Andor. I never got to watch it. I never finished it. I thought I had a month at least. Like the cancer wouldn't spread until then. Oh, you got to hold on tight. We can't have you break your neck before you even become a doctor. Oh, this road is wretched. It certainly is. This is the first time I've ever left Upton. Father, I must attend medical school. Please let Tapyoung come with me. What? Tapyoung? You know he's bright. He'll repay you once he's a doctor, I'm sure of it. An investment, huh? This will be the best investment he ever makes. Just saying. 21st century medical mind in here. I will say this though, like even though you are a surgeon, he can't exactly make medical supplies, can he? So, sure he got the skills, but he can't fix everything. Yeah, the black-haired one is the isekai one. Why not? He is your dearest friend, after all. Oh, you are the best, Poppy. Papa, you're the best father a son could wish for. I might as well give you lads a tour of London when I make the next delivery. Wow, you mean it? They are truly good people. Is it right to accept such generosity? I mean, it's not... I mean, sure, it is generosity, but it is an investment. Just saying. Like, if you do well, he does well. But anyways, do you know how many types of surgeon area there are? I mean, yeah, there are lots of different types of surgeons. But when you become a surgeon, you already have studied to become a doctor, so you do have a lot of information in there. If he hasn't forgotten it already, that's what I'm saying. Is it right to accept such generosity? Sure, you will specialize in something, though. My parents were overjoyed when I told them I'd be going to college. He probably is a general surgeon, though. I know it's shameless of me to take so much, but I'm looking forward to it. London, the city of the Queen and gentlemen. The capital of the largest empire of the 19th century, where it was said the sun never set. Yeah, he has a lot of base information, but it will only be good in one bone or body part. I mean, you could say good, but he will still be better than pretty much everyone else in that era. In pretty much every goddamn field, because you can take some of it, because they have nothing is what I'm saying. I've only lived in Upton since being reincarnated. I'm curious to see what a big city is like. Oh. There it is. That's London. This is London? Holy shit. What a swine sty. Imagine being an animal. I mean, we can cure the rats, I guess. This grey city. Yo, he is so not happy about this. Yo, they like throw their poop out the window. So I'm saying, it's in the freaking street. Dr. Kim of London. That's London. That's London. Ugh. Ugh. Can I go back? Can we go back to the countryside? I want to go home. The stench. Ah, the smell of a city might be too overwhelming for a country boy like you. Never listened to the teacher in history class. Yeah. Oh. Sounds like it because everyone should know London was like that at that time. I've smelled cities, but this. The streets smell like something's rotting. I mean, of course, they like throw their garbage out the window into the streets. Make way, coming through. Oh my god. A dead body? Are you alright? Yes. What's happening? Was there some accident? Ah, you wouldn't know. Father told me about this. There's no hygiene. Yeah, there is no hygiene at all. That's likely a cadaver being supplied to the London Medical School. I have to chop into that thing? Medical school. So we don't use it's applied. Isn't that rather disrespectful? It's a human body. It's being supplied. UCL is known for their excellent dissection techniques. UCL. Huh. University College London. London Medical School. Did he confuse his words because we are here to deliver wine? Surely it's just a slip of the tongue. Wait, are we going to a different school? But that's not the only issue. They shouldn't dissect that body. It's far too decomposed. They'll die from a disease before they learn anything. Are they going to make students dissect that body? He's like, I refuse. Am I making the right choice? This is medieval. What? I'm going to medical school. Yeah, maybe you should just become a farmer instead. Don't need that reincarnated information anyway. You just farm. This is fantastic. You're in for a treat. We are. Let's go. Go where, father? When I mentioned that you boys are interested in medical school, the store owner told me this. We have a cadaver for you. It's only a little rotten. What? They're going to perform surgery. Let's go join the spectators. Yo. MC is gonna have a fit right now. He's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you chopping off his leg? It's not even that bad. Well, arms next. There's nothing wrong with the arm. Spectators for surgery. Do you have no history? Haven't you had history in school is all I'm saying? Like, you should know this. There were big ass stadiums. It's like a football match. Everyone would watch. Cadaver plus supply. And now surgery plus spectate. You just make potions for the military to become rich and hide in the countryside. Yeah. If you know any potions that could work like that though. Why are they using words that shouldn't be used together? A Upton country boy might faint from shock. Byung, let me tell you about this thing called surgery. Okay? It's used to save people's lives. It is? Yeah, I know. What I was trying to say was... No, I'd rather die. I don't want my legs off. Wait, what is wrong with this dude though? I'd rather die than lose my legs. Are they also carrying out an execution? That's the patient. Are they also they're carrying out an execution on the same time. Like, hey, we don't have time for just one thing, so we're squeezing it in. That's the patient. I beg your pardon? They're going to perform surgery over there? You're telling me that's surgery? That's what I'm gonna learn? Are you freaking insane? That's not how you do surgery. Holy shit. That's the patient. But he's screaming, dude, yes. Dude, they have an execution as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Help! We're trying to save you. You bastards can't do this. Not surgery. What was medicine like? Yo. Do you know nothing of history? Nothing of your field back in time, huh? In the 19th century again. I know I studied it as a student. Yeah, how'd you forget there was spectators in surgery? Huh? This is a 1-credit class. I'll just skim all the exam questions and be done with. Ah, I see. I see. He's just like, yeah, whatever. I have too much to study. Ah, shit. Of course I don't remember. I'll just take a look at the patient. Even from here I can tell the cellulitis has advanced, and his leg has started to decay. Amputation is likely the only option left. Is he resisting because they're going to cut off his leg? Yes. They're handling him a bit roughly, but they're not wrong. If they don't amputate, he'll die. But this is a major surgery. There's no ventilator or anesthesia machine. Of course there isn't. You are in the night. When will they sedate the patient? Sedate. What's sedate? Sedate. Ah, that's right. I have just a thing. Right, alcohol. This is wine from our company. Please make use of it. Oh, much obliged. Oh. Come on, drink it all. Yo. That's not how you... At least, you can at least let him drink it normally. They give alcohol to a patient who's about to be amputated. Thanks you, the patient gets to be sedated. Alcohol lowers blood pressure. He's going to bleed heavily. If his blood pressure is also low, he'll endanger his life. Huh. Sub incubus. So this is the surgeon, huh? Looks like Jack the Ripper. Good day to you all. I am Dr. Liston, a professor at University College London Medical School. He's said to be the greatest doctor in London. Doctor? Not a gangster? Should you ever require surgery, please call me. Why is he introducing himself like a salesman? Look at the marks on my blade. Is that supposed to be good? Dude, you haven't even cleaned it. There's blood on it. They're proof of my many years of experience. There's actual blood on here. Did you cut someone like today? Nah, there's a few years old. Blood. Fat, yeah. And even flesh. There's fucking flesh on here. That's not a blade, it's a breeding ground for bacteria. No, if you operate using that blade, how dare. How dare! First, you take a towel, put it in the mouth so the patient doesn't bite off his own tongue. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, there are lots of stuff we could do here. A towel, or a twig, anything really. You should know your place. Hey, boys, you mustn't cause trouble. This isn't Upton. Cut off the patient's clothes. Yes, sir. Mercy! Have mercy! Ugh, I can smell him from here. Yep, amputation is the only answer. Hold on, they're not even disinfecting the area. At least put on gloves and masks! Tie off his thigh and hold it steady. Steady now. And time it. Oh my god. Is he gonna saw through? There's not even saw here. Like, how are you gonna get it off? Like, drag it off? What? He's fast and exact. He slides through the skin and muscle in a single motion. It's rare to find a surgeon who can amputate that fast, even in the 21st century. Okay, so he's skilled with the blade. He just should have cleaned it first. Oh yeah, the saw. There we go. Holy crap. You don't really take a saw because the blade is just bad for it. I mean, yeah, but like you start off with the blade, like he did, and then you saw. He gets into the bone first, and then he saws over the bone. 30 seconds. 30 sec. 30. Okay, that's fast. That is fast. Also, what? You need to like do something about the patient though, because he is bleeding to death. If you're not gonna do anything, legs, arms, jaws. I guess he did like tourniquet it, but you need to do something else. Call me whenever you need surgery. Call me whenever you need surgery. I think I'll die instead. I can solve anything in 30 seconds. Incredible. The fuck? Okay, they did at least use that on his teeth. That was good. They didn't like bite Joseph. We must go to medical school. Yo, he's like, I'm gonna fix this business. I'm gonna fix this entire organization. Were you also impressed? No. Impressed? No, it's the opposite. Surgery is not a circus. You barbarians. I'll change it all. Like, this story is super interesting. Like, it's different. It's different from your usual back in time story. Also, there are not that many back in time. There are mostly like reincarnation stories with fantasy elements. I love this one as well. I love like series like A Real Man or A Man's Man. You have To Be an Actor. Lots of them. You call BS? From what? I'm glad you came, Tapion. It's a rare pleasure to have a patient from the east. Robert Liston. Shall we begin with a simple leg amputation? What? No. What? There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. Someone help. Oh, yeah. The nightmares. Good times. Bad dream. Huh? Oh. It was just a dream. It was just a dream. Joseph and I were accepted to London Medical School. Not that we earned it in any real sense. You wanted to meet me. I apologize, but I do not sign autographs. I only did my duty as a doctor, that's all. No, doctor, these young men wish to speak with you about entering medical school. London Medical School. It's not something to be taken up on a fancy. Naturally, I shall be making a considerable donation. Well, they do seem like promising young men. And just like that, we were admitted to London Medical School. That was easy. Without having taken a single test. Is it really alright to buy our way into medical school? In Korea, such corruption would have caused a big uproar. They'll use corrupt admissions at L College. But that doctor, Dr. Liston, why was he so pleased by the donation? Because he needed money. Is he poor? No, that's absurd. He's the greatest doctor in England. This is it. I feel like they need money for the school. A boarding house recommended by the school. Is that shit on this outside? Did someone take a shit? Did someone actually just go into 90 degrees and take a huge turd on my freaking stairs? Human feces. Yeah, it is. Are we being harassed because I'm Asian? Oh my god. Or are they targeting Joseph for being a Quaker? Is this just a norm for 19th century London? Why the fuck are you taking a shit there though? At least shit in the street. Why on the freaking stairs? Oh my fucking house. Is this Just the norm? I believe this is our room. Remember your school days? Where did they put their shit? Like in the classroom, one of the corners, everyone just pastes, and they took a shit in the left and pasted in the right. That's what we did. No time to go to the toilets. The school told us they'd help us find lodgings outside the slums, but this is still pretty cramped. Welcome to London, boys. Welcome to London. It's not just cramped. The bedding looks like it hasn't been washed in ages. And is that a rat? If it's just one, that's fine. Then there is the smell drifting in from the outside. The stench of poop. Yeah, we should probably do something about like the poop on the fucking stairs. It's only been a day since I left home. But I already miss Upton. Blue skies, refreshing breeze, my cozy home, filled with the smell of cooking. Not filth. Yeah, why can't we just become a farmer instead? Like, do the family business. Although I don't think he was a farmer. Was he like, did he travel and sell liquor? Like, what the fuck? It must be harder for Joseph since he's from a much wealthier family than mine. But he still looks thrilled. I mean, yeah, he wants to become a doctor. Well, every city in that time had the same rules in the bucket and out the window. Done. I'm not joking. Yeah, I know, Jonas. I know. I know what they did, but like, why the fucking there was no way they threw that out and it landed on the stairs. Someone took a shit there. Why would you take a shit on the stairs? At least take a shit near to the wall. That's where I'm supposed to walk inside the freaking house. Nothing ever seems to bother him. Aren't you excited? This is where it all begins. The journey for you and me to become doctors. There's crap on our stairs. Yeah, but like, we're gonna become doctors. When we are renowned doctors and write our own books, I think we should start with the following sentence. Okay? Welcome to London. In a cramped, threadbare room in London, we took our first big step toward our dreams. Yeah, you should write that. That's a good start. A fine introduction, wouldn't you say? I actually love it. It's nice. How can you be negative when you see that freaking smile? He's just like, yeah, lighting up the room. My name may be Tapyeong, but Joseph's the one who suits it better. Means free of worries in Korean. Your dreams of becoming an executioner. We need to focus on not failing if we wish to write anything at all. Let's unpack. Our first class is tomorrow. I will say this though, like, so many people died because of surgeries in that time. So yeah, you are basically an executioner at that point. Right, you are. But we should really do something about our lodgings. At this rate, we'll die from disease before we can even write a book. The rat! It's in my freaking bed! What? London Medical School. Okay, I don't see why they needed money though. Like, dude, they look like they have enough. It looks like they have enough money. Oh, my... wait a second. Is it just me, or are we a bit young? They look old, if those are the students. And we come in and we are two pipsqueaks. How old is the MC supposed to be anyway? Huh? An Asian? Okay, so it was because it was an Asian. I thought they were like young. The sacrifice is necessary for our medical development. Evils. Yeah, evils. What's an Asian doing here? Good day! My name is Joseph Lister. I'm from Upton. Delighted to be sharing a class with you all. Joseph always takes the lead when meeting new people. As an Asian, being too forward has never led to anything good. This is simply the habit we've formed through experience. This is my friend, Tapyeong Kim. You can call him Pyong. Nice to meet you all. His parents came from Joseon, Joseon, having followed a priest to England. So Pyong himself is an Englishman born and raised. Huh. Yeah, they're not gonna have that. A man of your stature calling himself an Englishman. What utter nonsense. Of course, even if I keep my head down, there will always be someone trying to pick a fight. It's a familiar pattern. He believes in the same God as we do. Your words are hardly befitting of a gentleman. Joseph, just let it go. He looks like the heir to a wealthy family. Your father can't smooth things over like he did in Upton. Is that so? Then I suppose anyone can call himself an Englishman, seeing as they're also God's creations. Yeah, actually, there's a point there, though. Then I suppose we may as well call monkeys Englishmen too, seeing as they're also God's creation. Okay, now you're going above and beyond, okay? Joseph, no! Joseph! Leave it. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, now he's polite. Hello, Dr. Liston. Ah, I was just about to make introductions, but it seems you've gotten acquainted already. Joseph's suddenly on his best behavior. Wow, one would think we were at the notoriously strict Sungkyunkwan Academy. What the fuck? If we amputate your leg, congrats, you can donate your leg to science. If you die in an operation, congrats, you get to donate your body to science. Everyone will win. Yeah, of course. These two are Joseph and Pyong. They'll be joining our class starting today. What? Sup, Raichi? You big. Look at that two-faced rat trying to act all innocent in front of the doctor. This here is Colin, one of the most promising students in our department. Colin, do be so good as to welcome our new students. Welcome! He's not pretending to be innocent. He's terrified of Dr. Liston. As much as I detest him, I understand how he feels. Take your seats, all of you. Now then, we shall commence our regular classes from today. I do not know how many among you will make it to graduation. What? But I advise you pray and study diligently. Make it to graduation. Is he talking about how he might be held back? Nah, he's talking about how they will kill you. What? Why does everyone look so tense? An understanding of anatomy is vital to any surgeon. But it isn't easy to take it into account when operating on a patient. Don't forget that if you live alone, all your valuables shall be donated to the poor. Signed, what? They don't go to the government? What is he talking about? How can you operate without considering anatomy? It's because of sedation. Whether you knock them out with alcohol or by force, they will always awaken when your blade touches their flesh. Sedation. What you mentioned isn't something I ever experienced while performing surgery in the 21st century. In my past life, I was given that surgery began after the patient was properly sedated. Modern anesthesia hasn't been developed yet. Was that circus-like surgery in the square the other day because of that? Obviously. Should a surgeon pause to think mid-procedure the patient will perish from the pain, he must move quickly, as possible, once he has his knife in hand. That's why you must drill anatomical knowledge into your heads. You need to know everything. Yo! Dude, the wall. If we don't, he'll beat it into us himself. Let us begin with the thigh. He's like, dude, that's wrong. That's not how it is. But I have to admit, Dr. Listen is exceptionally knowledgeable about the anatomy of the limbs. Okay, so limbs consist only of muscle, ligament, and bone. They are comparatively simple compared to the rest of the body. Lobotomy. Ay. But he must have studied them extensively if he's able to teach this thoroughly. He seemed more like a killer when I saw him in the square. So this is unexpected. Now we shall put theory into practice. All of you follow me. Cotton. Dude, it's not the freaking cadaver, is it? We were considered pre-med students in the 21st century terms. Can't believe we'll be dissecting something on our first day. We're moving so quickly. What is that smell? It is the cadaver. We are gonna die. We are gonna get sick. If you're unfamiliar with the smell, place the cotton in your nostrils. This is the dissection room of our college. Ugh! Oh my god! Disinfect! Disinfectant! Shit! It's much more sanitary than other rooms of this kind. It is? You call this sanitary? Holy shit. Sanitary. This nightmare of a room. My god. Has formally not been developed yet. The cadavers are decomposing. Everyone, look over here. This is the area you learned about. The legs are the most commonly operated part of the human body. He grabbed the rotting corpse with his bare hands. This place is a breeding ground for germs. Oh no, Joseph, don't puke on the patient. I mean, cadaver. Are you alright? Sorry. I know it's pathetic of me. Nah, it's fine. It's only natural. This is your first time seeing something like that. You've only dissected frogs and shrimp before. Yeah, so why don't you react, huh? But everyone else managed, including you. That's only because I gotten a lot of practice in my past life. But I can't tell him that. They all began their studies before you. The fact that he didn't faint even after seeing that shows he's tough. Our Joseph is a remarkable lad. I think Joseph would make the place more sanitary if he would throw up because he lets people go into the room. Fetch some cloth for wrapping. Ow. Aren't those upperclassmen who were practicing dissection? Yo, he cut himself with a blade. Dude is gonna lose his arm. Are you alright, Alfred? Yes, it's only a small nick. Stop the bleeding and come back when you're ready. Very well. Pardon me. Did you get that while dissecting? Oh yes, it's embarrassing. My knife slipped while I was cutting into the abdomen. He was touching the cadaver with his bare hands. I finally understand why the students looked so oddly grim when Dr. Liston said that. I do not know how many among you will make it to graduation. Holy shit. Okay, so he was actually talking about die. You need to be careful with it. Be careful. The students are dying. A small nick made by the most bacteria-infected blade of all mankind. Oh. Yeah, dude is dying if you don't do anything about it. His life could be in danger if I don't do anything. Yeah, but like, can you do anything? Will he let you do anything? Oh, it's just a small cut. That small cut could kill you. So you're not wondering why? Just say it's Asian customs. Just say wait. You can't say that because you're English, right? My parents Taught me, yes. But your parents were dead before. Shut up! Brought some good ones today, Professor. Yeah, okay, this looks better. I mean, they don't appear to have been dead long. They're not even cold yet. Quite right. They were warm and fresh. Wait a second. Is your name Jack? Yes, why? No reason. I'll take just that one today. Our dissection tables are quite full. Thank you again for your business. I keep on wondering, how do you get all these corpses? I just go around places, find them. God bless you. Is that Jack the Ripper mark? Did you see that? What in the world did I just see? When Joseph talked about corpse being delivered, is that what he meant? And though I only got a glimpse, I could have sworn I saw rope marks on the corpse's neck. They're hanged. I just picked these up. Don't they care how that man gets his warm corpses? Okay, it's not Jack the Ripper if he hanged them. Just so. This is Jack the Ripper. What is it you seem to want to talk to me? Oh, sorry. I was distracted by that strange fellow who just passed. Oh, him. He's the one who delivers cadavers. He does look a bit scary. So where does he get the cadavers? We don't ask. I heard he waits at hospitals and takes the bodies of those with no kin to claim them. I don't know anything beyond that, but I'm grateful as it aids our studies. Is that truly all there is to it? Yeah, I don't think so. He's not creating the dead bodies himself. But now I know one thing. The corpses here aren't just decomposed, they're taken from wherever they can be found. These students are digging around corpses who died from God knows what, with open wounds on their hands. Is this your first time in the dissection room? You shouldn't be smiling right now. You are halfway to the afterlife. I really think you ought to have that wound properly tended to, huh? But it almost stopped bleeding. It's not the bleeding I'm worried about. How do I explain this? Decomposing corpses carry a lot of germs. They can infect you through your wounds. Yes, but they don't know what... Do they know what germs are? I don't think so. Germs. Are you saying tiny unseen creatures can enter our bodies? That's hearsay! Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say that. Just... But you can say that there is some... If there's something wrong with that body, and it got into your body, that could be bad. Don't you wonder why so many people die from small cuts? As students. Yeah, just say that. That's hearsay. He's Satan! Burn the Asian Satan. Second thought, you're fine. How can I explain this without bringing up germs? Would he even believe an ancient like me? An ancient like me? Oh my god, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you should go back to your roots. Use what you learned from your parents, right? You know, I'm actually from the east. Huh. So that explains it. I thought you had jaundice. Jaundice. Really? You don't look Indian though. Where are you from? Well, at least it's making it easier to talk to him and not dismissing me outright. For someone of this era, he's quite decent. No, I'm not from India. I'm from Joseon, a kingdom near the Chinese Empire. Where I'm from, we never touch a corpse with a wounded hand. It's believed that such contact leads to death. Pyong, what are you? Forgive me for lying, ancestors, but I have to tell him this story. Are you saying I'll be cursed? That sounds like superstition, not science. Can't believe I'm being called unscientific by someone from the 19th century. No, I'm not saying it's a curse. Come on, 21st century man. You have to save this guy. They say the corpse releases bad energy. Energy? Energy? Yes. Surely it's obvious that corpses would release malignant energy. Operation Eastern Mysticism. What? Such energy can enter someone's body through their wounds. I can't believe I had to call it energy because I can't say germs. My pride as a 21st century doctor is in tatters. Energy. That actually does make sense. He bought it. He bought it. Yes! We might be able to save this dude. So what do I do? Disinfect. With what? Alcohol. Pour alcohol on it. And then just like somehow bandage it up. I don't fucking know. Fucking band-aid for all I care. Just say dirt, rotting blood is bad. That's why corpses think. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that would be the easy way to go about it. Saying, yo, that person died and he's rotting. If you get his blood in your blood, it could mix with yours and, well, make you sick. Infect your arm. Do they know what infect means? Get red, blue, purple. I don't fucking... Curse are superstition, but energy is scientific. That makes sense. No, let's not think about such trivialities right now. Press the point while he's listening. I once saw someone in Joseon die after touching a corpse. It begins with redness and swelling at the site. Then your whole body swells eventually. You lose consciousness and die. So right now, you are in danger. Actually, I've seen those symptoms before. Of course you have! People cut themselves in that operating room. And they get sick. That's all you needed to say. That's all you fucking... Like, why did he have to say it like that anyway? You don't think anyone cut themselves in there before? You think this was the first time? You should have just said... People have kept dying in the operating room, right? Yeah. Have they been getting marks where they cut themselves? Yes? Yay! So maybe you should disinfect it. Maybe. A plague from King and Queen age. I think they know, yeah. A classmate of mine also practiced dissection. The same thing happened to him. Several students die like that every year. I always thought it was because the air here is bad. You think the air is worse than the fucking blood from the corpses? Cadavers? Huh? I never would have imagined it was due to malignant energy. What should I do then? First, wash your hand in flowing water. No, not fountain water. No. But it's flowing water, isn't it? Yes, but it flows straight from the Thames, which is filthy. Back in Upton, even river water would have sufficed, but not in London. You need boiled water at the very least. No, wait. Alcohol would be better. Do you have any strong alcohol? Boiled water or alcohol? I should be able to get that at home. You're home. If you don't mind, would you accompany me home and help remove the malignant energy? But of course! Dude, you have a class. You have class in there. They just forgot about them. Like, yeah, we just paid our way in, so we don't need to be in class. I get that you don't really need to be there, but like Joseph kind of needs to be there. You're not gonna become an exorcist. Where do you reside? Kensington. Kensington. That's like the Gangnam of Cheongdam of London. No, it's even more ritzy than that. It's like living in one of those luxurious houses in Hanam. Dude is rich. He takes a carriage to school. Oh my god! Dude is rich! Real ass rich boy. Alfred. Didn't seem like much. But is he actually extremely wealthy? I can fix you, my boy. I can fix it all. You can? Yes, I can. Alfred, your house is quite magnificent. Ah, well, my father runs a fairly big trading company. You don't say. Hold. What? Joseph is from the wealthiest family in Upton, but even he doesn't live like this. See? Even he's stunned. My older brothers have all gone into the business. I'm the only one who chose medical school. Yeah, I don't think that's what we're gonna do, Incubus. I think we're just gonna like clean it. Alcohol. I see. So even in wealthy families, the younger sons must forge their own way. Still, you could have chosen law. It'd be far easier on the body. These are my fellow students. He's like, you should have... why don't you do it? I wasn't a lawyer in my past life. You know what? Nothing. This one is from Joseon. See that no offense is committed by the staff. Yet he still decided to come to medical school, where he now risks his life poking corpses. I remember that guy who was stuck in... I mean, incubus, right? You must hurry. Can you prepare the items I requested earlier? Yo, do you see something already? First, boiled water. Is it dirty? Ah, nah, bruh. We can't use this. Even the pot for boiling water is unsanitary. Scrub this pot thoroughly and boil it again. We can't use the boiled water straight away as it would scald him. First we must kill the germs, then let it cool before use. Germs? Energy! Energy! We must kill the bad energy in the water. In the meantime, I'll prepare the alcohol. Once the boiling alcohol starts steaming. Put me in there for so long when he changes. I'll collect the condensation that forms in the steel bowl. It's a basic distillation process, so it won't be pure alcohol. But it should be more potent than regular alcohol. Where did you learn to do all this? Parents. In Joseon. It's like, you were never in Joseon. Operation Eastern Mysticism. Joseon is an extraordinary nation. Wow. Joseph is just like, but you were never in Joseon. Now I shall disinfect the wound with alcohol. This may sting a bit. Alright, I'll do my best to bear. Ouch. It's a sharp pain, isn't it? The area might feel a little numb after a while. Numb? Why? Because alcohol is toxic and will kill the surrounding tissue. I will sound like the son of Satan if I say that. I'll just answer like an exorcist. The malevolent energy will eat away at you. What do you mean? Oh, you fools. Truth be told, rubbing alcohol directly on a wound isn't ideal. It may disinfect the area, but it also damages the tissue. Still, in Alfred's case, it's a matter of life or death. It's been a while, Kenane. What was the last stream you were in? This is a great series. You should check it out from the beginning as well. A great series so far. I finished disinfecting it. But you must cleanse it daily, as once might not be enough. I must do this daily? In that case, would you consider staying here for a while? It would be best if you treated it. Oh, you kidding me? Of course I will stay! What? You want me to leave my cottage with some rats and filth on the stairs? Well, we got that here too. What? I'm kidding. I'll be able to trade that dung-scented boarding house for this grand home in Kensington? Oh, hell yeah! Yeah. I mean, I hope more people join the streams in the future as well, because we have gotten so few lately, is all I'm saying. We had at least over 100 people in the streams before, and now we are down to like under 10. Under 10. Of course I'll treat it as many times as needed. I'll treat it for your entire life. You'll stay here. I think 1 week, no, 2 weeks would be safest. That long. I'm so grateful. Yo, wound is going to just like grow, be normal. He's just like, I think it's fine. Nah, it's not fine. We got to rub alcohol on it. 2 weeks wasn't enough. A month. Just ask if you can stay there. don't make up excuses like you mean in the last 4 months. I haven't seen more than 12 at a time in the streams. Yeah, I mean, yeah. so long. Since YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts basically like chopped my legs off. That long, I'm so grateful. We have plenty of spare rooms, so do make yourselves comfortable. Probably gonna let them just stay there anyway. Now I'm curious, what manhwa you was watching when you have 100 viewers? It didn't really matter that much, but the most I had on was probably like Swordmaster's youngest son. Damned Damn Bastard's Reincarnation or something, and lots of other series. Like most webtoon series at least gave me like 40 people in stream. And lots of other Billy gave me like 70. Joseph, I did it. We don't have to sleep in that rat-infested nest. It is over. We are free! I wish I could make this arrangement permanent. There must be some way. Yeah, you can help him. Isn't this Goryo Celadon? I know his family trades, but that's our national treasure. What? This looks like rubber. An unprocessed one of that. What's this doing here? Alfred says his father likely brought it back as a sample and left it there. I asked too because I was curious, but Alfred says he doesn't have the faintest idea what it's for. I see. Has rubber finally made his way here? Hold on. With rubber gloves. We might be able to make things like surgical gloves. Yay! Yee! Pyong, what was all that talk about learning things in Joseon? He's like, you never were in Joseon. You were born here and you've never left Upton in your life. Should you tell him the truth? Not like anyone's gonna believe him anyway if he tells you. Well, you see, Joseph. Never mind. You've been saying bizarre things since we were boys. Blood. I'm bleeding. Am I going to die? Stand up, Joseph. Stand up, Joseph. You'll be fine. I'll be fine. You'll be fine. More than fine. Let's wash it in clean water. Be great if we had some antibiotic ointment. Any what? Any what? Forget I said that. Never mind. Never mind. Just like erase that from your mind. I never. Antibiotic. What's antibiotic? You said it, not me. See, it looks worse than it is because the scrape is wide, but there's no deep wound. If you wash it well, let it dry, it'll scab over in no time. How do you know all this? Logical thinking. Next time, don't panic and look at your wound properly. He's like, you've always been so mature. If you're hurt, we can always fix it. Well, I'm sure you had your reasons. You wouldn't say something nonsensical. What? Yeah, it's not like you would say this just for us to stay here, right? Right? Right. Of course. I would never. You think I hated it that badly in that hut or cabbage? I don't fucking. Let me know if you need my help. Pyong, Joseph. May I speak to you for a moment? Sure thing. You're not scabbing me, are you? What? I would never. I think my hand is swelling. Looks like my friend's wound before he died. You fucking kidding me? I was fast. I was really damn fast. Well, shit. Well, that's not good. Need to do something about that. What do we do? Amputate. If the doctor had seen that, he's like, amputate. Amputate it. Although, there might not be that many good options here. It's not like we have antibiotics. It looks just like what happened to my dead friend. This is serious, isn't it? We were too late. Let me see your hand. Oh no. Am I going to die? Chill. This can't happen. There's still so much I want to do. Joseph. Calm the fuck down. First time reading Return of the Blossoming Blade has 100%. Yeah. Wait, first time? No. We did not have 100 plus watching Return of the Blossoming Blade the first episode. We had like 5 or 3. I like 3, 5. There was almost no one in Return of the Blossoming Blade. That was like one of the first ones I did. I think. This can't happen. There's still so much I want to do. Joseph, got it. I mean, maybe like one of the... I mean, it wasn't the first video, but I probably like wrote first time reading chapter, blah, 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 blah. Maybe, if you found another video for that. Got it. This can't happen. There's still so much I want to do. Joseph, got it. Hold him. Thank you, Joseph. Let me see. It hurts him when I press it. That means it's badly infected. Definitely not a good sign. We can chop off the finger though, right? Nah, he wants to be a surgeon. Yeah, but like surgeons in this day and age just like... Definitely not a good sign. We were in the 21st century. This would be resolved with one shot of antibiotics, is what I'm saying. Yeah, but like we don't have antibiotics. So what's the plan? But in this period, there's nothing of the sort. We need a knife. And that knife! You're not going to amputate? Nah. No, if I lose my forefinger, I won't be able to perform surgery. I'm not cutting it off, you fool, so get me a knife. If you cut it off, I won't be able to... Shut up! Fool. That is incredibly harsh. You should have listened to me before I brought out the insults. Joseph, drag him to the kitchen. Yo, I fucking love how he reacted like, oh, is there an execution going on? Guys screaming. Nah, that's the patient. Your patient right now is just like, ah! Just like, shut up. Joseph, drag him to the kitchen. Drag him to the kitchen. Take him over there. What is going on here? Is that the young master's friend? But... Why is he crying? Yo, are the servants actually going to just let them cut him? Wait, aren't those his friends? Why is he crying? Why are they holding him down? What in heaven's name? Why is he holding a fork? I'm gonna just eat this up. Yo, is he gonna like chop off the bad flesh? Is that what he's gonna do? Damn it. If this were the 21st century, it would look like this. Tweezers. Oh. What the fuck are you gonna do with a fork? There must be something better. At least, like, remove the middle part. You know, stab him with it. Eat his head. Hannibal. Oh, yeah. Oh. Can't. I waited so long to get you over for dinner. What? Damn it. Tweezers. Scalpel. You call that a scalpel? That's a big ass scalpel. But this is the best I can do under these circumstances. I don't get the fork. I do not get... Dude, how is tweezers going to be... You need to at least remove the middle part if you're going to use it as tweezers. I'm going to try to pick the infected skin out of the one. Yeah, maybe. Maybe as long as you just rip it out. It's going to like cut off the infected part. Well, at least I was able to get a clean knife since we're in the kitchen. When I think of that horrible blade Dr. Liston carries around, dude, are you going to like sedate him somehow? Like give him something? Are you going to just like cut into a dude's finger? You're going to scream. Blood is going to flow. The servants are just going to like, what the fuck is going on here? Are they amputating? No. Please bring the alcohol I prepared earlier. And help hold Mr. Alfred steady. Old young master. This is a matter of life or death. Not only will I attempt to save his life, I'll try to save his finger as well. This will hurt a little. What's up with the smile? This will hurt. Oh no. It got bigger, right? So we just need to slice off and eat it. Yeah, I don't think you want to eat the infected flesh, Incubus. But don't be afraid. I meant to not be afraid. You gotta believe in me. I'm your senior at school. Semantics. What? First, I must disinfect everything. I'll use alcohol I prepared earlier to clean the wound and my tools. Then I'll open the wound wider to examine the affected area. I can't wait to see him use the fork. I can't. Is he gonna like drag it? Oh wait, is he just going to like use the knife and the fork to just flip it up? Because then I can get it. But like you can't flip. Okay, that might be it. That might be how he's gonna use it. You're on a villain arc? Yeah. The fuck is he doing with the fork? Yeah, he is doing what I thought. But like, how is he bending the fork? It's light pink. Dude, we need to like get that shit out. Look at all that infected. That's really infected. It's light pink. It's not the pretty bright red that healthy muscle should be. It's pale pink like a dying flower. Does that mean we'll have to cut all of that shit out? Dude. Okay. First he cuts up like one piece. Huh. Still not nice pink. Oh, your entire finger was infected. Guess we gotta amputate. It's pale pink like a dying flower. And the smell is awful. I should have gone deeper last time instead of just disinfecting the surface. Ah, shit. I failed to deal with it adequately because I'd never seen a wound that was from poking around in a corpse. If you came across the same wound in the 21st century, the first call would be to the police, not the hospital. You need to endure the pain. It hurts! It hurts so much! It's gonna hurt. It's going to hurt even more. Holy shit! It hurts! It hurts! Yeah, well, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Huh? I have to cut away the rotting muscle and inflammation near the swelling. Until no more yellow pus seeps out. I feel bad that I'm doing this without anesthesia, but we don't have any. Right? And why didn't you just ask? We have lots over there. What? My bad. But I just hope it's not too late. Shit. Why can't you just knock him out? Yeah, that was... Joseph, I got you, bro. No, don't hit him in the I meant knock him out. Not knock his ball. Where's Alfred? He's resting in his room. Seems he wore himself out screaming. But are you sure it's safe to leave the wound open like that? Should it be bandaged? Did you not see the bandages the servants brought? They smelled foul. It'd be better to leave it open until we find clean ones. We went through all that trouble to remove the dead muscle and drain the pus. If we wrap the wound in those dirty bandages, the wound will fester again. What causes pus? Yeah, what causes energy? It's like energy. When white blood cells die after fighting bacteria, those dead cells become pus. It builds up under the wound and bad energy. He's like, yo, he's just like white blood, bad energy. Yo, he just shit. Wait a second. I was supposed to. Oops, I used modern terminology. White blood, what? Shit. Well, as you can imagine, the body will defend itself against malicious energy. The skin is the first line of defense. If there is no wound, nothing will die. Okay? Sounds good. That defensive force also exists under the skin. And when that force fights with invading energy, it becomes pus. That is actually really well described that they can get, honestly. You're self-reporting hard. At least that's what the people of Joseon believe. You're right. They're really deep thinkers. Dude, why is this not... MC was born in Upton. He's been living in Upton his entire life. How would he get Joseon thinking? Did his father or mother leave behind books he read? Did he learn from them before they died? Where even is his parents? Did they die? Like, they probably dead. Did I miss something? When did they die? Yeah, bacteria and white blood cells. They're really deep thinkers. He's begun accepting my Joseon explanations without further questions. For that, I'm grateful. In any case, you were remarkable today. Hardly. I was done using a kitchen knife instead of a scalpel. But I still somehow succeeded. Dude, you are talented in performing surgery. Surgery. Though a lot of time has passed since I was reborn in this unfamiliar place, my skills are still sharp. My body still remembers. The surgeries I performed in the past. Maybe I'll be able to do it after all. I might truly be able to change this era. Even just a little. You're here on observation. Are you the newly admitted students? You are not to interfere with anything. Observe quietly. But if I can shut up and watch. We'll be withdrawing blood from a patient. It's called bloodletting. Okay. Hold on. What? What is he going to do? Like, is he going to like chop off a finger? Bloodletting? Why is he removing blood from a patient? Yeah, why is he removing blood? Because the blood makes him sick. Duh! Did he invent anything yet? No. Not really. But he's gonna invent something with the rubber. That I'm sure. No more! Way less children is going to be made. Yeah, we caught up with all the chapters on webtoon. Or at least the pre-ones, so yeah. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Get it out there. Get it trending and all that shit. Comment under it what you thought of the series. I mean, I'm really interested in this so far. It is so fresh. Fresh, back in time story. Doctor. Sure, there are a lot of medical series, but not like this one. Not like this one. First 8 chapters. Awesome. Loved it. And if you want more content, there is always YouTube members and Patreon. If you want to get notified when I'm streaming and notifications on YouTube don't get to you, and you still have all notifications on, you can also join Discord in the description. See you guys next time. Bye bye.